Plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is my messy jungle, and today I have plant mail. So it's another import. Obviously, you clicked on this video because you saw the title, and yeah, so let's get into it. Honestly, I'm a little tired today, so I didn't have like the filming day that I anticipated having, so this is the only thing that we're doing today. And I'm excited to open this up. This is from Greenspaces.id I guess Indonesia is where it's coming from, and they reached out to me, wanted to send me some plants. I was like, well, yeah, who says no to free plants, right? So told me to pick out 3, and then they picked out 3, so I do know what's in here, but I'm still excited. So let me turn this off really quick. So there's no glare in all the grow lights. There's so much glare going on, and it's very bright right now, so I'm sorry if we're a little overexposed and underexposed and different things as I move in and out of the frame. I apologize for all the shifting light. So here is the package. Don't worry, I already took my address off of here. I like that they put that there's live plants, and it says like priority. I don't think I've seen this before. Perishable plant shipment. Earliest possible transit and delivery required. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. And then your little certificate is like right here so that they can see it. In customs, clearly, Public of Indonesia, Ministry of Agriculture. Okay, interesting. I kind of want to read this later. Disinfection, chemical, no. Huh. Interesting. Okay, anyway, I'm weird, so I'd be interested in understanding what that stuff means. But these boxes are a pain in the butt to open, and I can't find my box opener, so I have scissors over here somewhere. Scissors. And I'm going to attempt to open this box. So let me just hold on. I do not recommend this. Okay. They tape it on all sides, so there's no good way of going about it. You just kind of have to cut the box open. So I'm sorry you're shaking everywhere. We can see some plants. Yeah. Alright, so I got it open. At least 3 sides is all you really need to open. This is what it looks like. Oh, pretty standard. Lots of floof, and then everything's wrapped in paper. Usually like they do toilet paper, I've noticed. Fungus gnat. Ah, I almost got it. I've had to treat everything again because there's fungus gnats everywhere. I don't know what happened. Anyway, this is how they usually tend to be packaged. They look okay. So let's take the floof out. I do save this and use it. We did have a little thank you in here. Thank you for your order. Get 10% off your next purchase. I don't know what that says, but if you can read it, 10% off. I don't know if they're going to give me, I don't remember if they said they were going to give me a discount code, but I will insert it here if they do, and I'll let you know. All right, let's do it. So first we have one of the plants that they picked out for me. This is the Bi Moonlight dark form. So wrapped up really nicely, and it looks good. Nice and firm. Some of the leaves, okay, so they're definitely like a little thirsty, and that's fine. That's to be expected. But I'd rather them be thirsty than be rotted. So I know you're going to ask me what I normally do with an import as soon as I get it is obviously we want to check the roots of the plant. They do a really good job mummifying them. And I guess, does anybody need toilet paper? I know there's like a shortage. So we definitely want to get a look at the roots. And some of these look like they're okay-ish. Yeah, they're okay. So then what I'm gonna do is I will trim off, or honestly anything that's dead will just kind of come off on its own when you touch it, but I will go through and make sure that I'm trimming off any dead root, like even just the edge, the ends here. It's hard, I only have two hands. See how the end of that root is dead, but the rest of it is okay? So like I'll just snip the ends. My scissors aren't sterile right now, so I'm not gonna do it right now, but yeah, they're a little wrinkly, but otherwise I'm gonna pop this into some water. You can do hydrogen peroxide diluted in water and soak it in there for like just a little bit, not too long, like not more than a few minutes. Make sure you're getting any, like, that helps get any like rotted fungusy bits off of the roots, and then I stick it in water for at least a day or two before I decide what I need to do with the plant. So this one's probably gonna need to be re-rooted to a degree, and I'll probably do that either in water or perlite, maybe moss, honestly whatever I have on hand. Scindapsus are not hard to root, they just take a long time to establish. So I have a little baby plant of this, very, very small, smaller than this, only with a couple leaves on it. So I'm not mad about adding this to my collection. I'm sorry if you hear noise outside. I don't actually know what that is. Sounds like a truck, maybe. Anyway, so that is the Scindapsus trubii dark form. Definitely recommend. Does not, usually the stiffs are leaves. The leaves are stiff. It's fine. Our brain is working perfectly fine today. I kind of want to open the ones that like they picked out for me first, because I already have all three of the ones that they picked to send me, and the ones that I picked I obviously do not have, so I'm more excited for those, and I want to just kind of get these ones out of the way. So, I didn't show you. This is the Aglaonema Pictum Tricolor. So, you guys would have seen me in my first unboxing with Aroid Market. You know what? I'll link it for you. It's going to be in this same playlist. They sent me a huge, beautiful one, and it's still doing really well, so I'm not mad about another little baby who's actually also apparently putting out a little baby. So I don't actually know how to propagate Aglaonemas. We're still sorting that out. I know they get nodes, but I feel like now that I have two of them, I'm going to be less afraid of trying to kind of experiment with them a little bit. You know what I mean? It's always good to have a backup plant. So this is much smaller than the one I have, and we have a couple of dead leaves, but that's to be expected, honestly. It still looks really nice, and it's really cute, and I'm eager to get in here and see what goes on with that little baby right there, because I've never seen that happen before. I just started recently getting into Aglaonemas. I had one in the beginning of my plant journey about 3 years ago now, which feels like a long time and not a long time at the same time. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I had the Aglaonema red, like the one that's kind of like pinkish reddish that you see in the big box stores. I don't know if there's a different name for it, but I got bored with it eventually and I gave it to my mom. She still has it. Oh my god, it is like a little baby. It looks like, I don't know, looks like a little onion. That's really cute. It has its own roots too, so that's good, but these don't look like they're very good. So we're gonna have to reroot this for sure. If you guys have any suggestions, I'll probably use perlite, but if you have rooted Aglaonema before successfully in moss or water or something else, then I am definitely open to trying. I have leca now too, so I don't know. Do you want to be in leca? I bought a bag of leca. Can experiment with it. Okay, so we have like a little baby root that didn't fall off. That still feels like okay, I guess. But I don't know, it's growing. So I am obviously gonna remove the yellow leaves and just try to root it. It's a really nice cutting, so I'm not mad. This is kind of to be expected with imports that you're going to have to reroot most of them. You're lucky if you don't have to. I got lucky with my first few that I did not have to restart most of them. So I expect there to be some sort of trouble along the way somewhere. So let's see. Okay, this is a big one. And it's one that I have imported before as well, and it did not do well. I still have the rhizome. I haven't checked on it. Probably should. But I'm learning now that these plants are not as difficult as I once perceived them to be. Oh, it's the Alocasia dragon scale. I think this is the species Borneo, if I'm not mistaken, is how they had it listed on their website. So, ooh, girl. Oh, hello. She's pretty. Oh, wow. Look at it. That's actually surprisingly a happy, healthy alocasia. I mean, some of the leaves definitely look like they might be yellowing a little bit, but you guys, I think this alocasia actually shipped decently well. Oh no, see a little bit of mold. That's never a good sign, but I don't remember when these shipped, but they've been in the mail, I think, for a week, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little bit over a week, not more than 10 days. So, I mean, they came really fast, so there's no reason why it should be moldy. But honestly, I did a Hoya import recently with my friend Liz, and let's just say I didn't know that people could actually ship Hoyas that poorly in such a short period of time, like in the mail for only like 5 days or so. These fungus gnats are really pissing me off. I haven't been home as much, so I haven't been on top of my plant care as much as I should be. For those of you who don't know, for any reason, if you're new here, I am in New York. I am living here with my mom. I've lived here most of my life, and I am moving to Connecticut with my boyfriend into his place. We are making it our place. If you want to check out our channel, oh wow, girl, look at that rhizome. You want to check out our channel, I can leave it linked for you. It's always in the description box too. I feel like you guys don't read the description box. There's discount codes down there in case you feel like shopping, because who doesn't like shopping for planty stuff with a discount code, you know? You see this root? What am I even supposed to do with that? Okay, well, this one is much healthier than the last one I imported, and that just honestly goes to show you that it doesn't matter sometimes. Like, some plants, they just ship well, and other plants don't. Like, the first time I had this shipped to me, it just did not do well in the mail, even though it was in the mail for the same amount of time and it was packaged exactly the same. So this is the rhizome though, and I have an even longer one. Oh, got you, fungus gnat. No, I didn't. God damn it. The struggle. The struggle. I've been putting the Thurside. Did I tell you? I've been using the liquid mosquito bits in, so it just takes like a week or so before they all just kind of die. But anyway, yeah, so it's kind of a gamble is basically what I'm trying to tell you. It's hit or miss, and it's kind of the risk that you take. You just have to go with a good seller who's going to reimburse you, send you an alive plant, or at least give you your money back if your plants come dead. You know what I mean? So just make sure you're buying from a reputable company, read the reviews, watch videos online. I know y'all think that because I'm an influencer or whatever, I hate that word, but like that they like specifically go out of their way to make sure that they're sending us like the best plants, but I assure you that that is not the case. I've seen many disasters, and myself included in those disasters. So, but I guess we'll find out, because I'm going to order again from like most of these companies just to kind of see what I like, who I like, you know, like to switch it up a little bit. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, These next three are the ones that I've been waiting for. Okay, I don't know why I sang that song. I get really excited about plants, you guys. I'm not normally like this, I promise you. If you are an official plant fan member and you hang out with me in our group chat, you've probably figured that out by now. But plants are like one of the very rare things in this world that excite me. I don't have that thing, what do people call it? Enthusiasm. I lack that naturally. So, but plants make me really happy. Okay, anyway, Philodendron Ring of Fire, right? This is the variegated Jungle Boogie, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still learning about philodendrons, and a lot of them look the same to me. But that's how I felt about Hoyas a couple years ago, and now I'm like the Hoya ID lady that everybody goes to. Oh, girl. Okay. She looks good. We have one. That's fine. We have a new one coming in right there. And look at the variegation on these leaves. Oh my god. They're so pretty. This plant is beautiful. So I've had my eye on this one ever since I started getting into philodendrons, and I honestly just didn't think I was gonna have one anytime soon. I got the regular green one, and I was pretty content with that, but when they told me to go pick some plants off their website, I couldn't help myself. I was like, okay. I mean, I guess now is the time to get a couple of wish list plants. So I have high hopes for these. Philodendrons are really easy, most of them anyway, to reroot and all of that nonsense from imports. So I'm not usually hesitant to import philodendrons because if all the roots are dead, like some of these look like they might be, then it's all good because everything else is still completely viable and happy. And just like to get rid of all these rotten bits. And like I said, what I'll do is I will hit this with some diluted hydrogen peroxide, let it kind of clean anything that might still be lingering, that might be rotted on the plant, and stick them in some water. I do like to treat them too. I know that they treat them before they send them, but you never know. So, yeah, I mean, they have to be like phytosanitized and all that. That's what the certificate there that I showed you said. So I'll be removing some of these sad leaves, but the rest of them look good, and I'm excited to get this girl into the greenhouse and watch her grow really big and maybe get some more variegation. So if you have any tips on how to get this one to grow nice and fast and give me more variegation, like how much light. It's always like a game of how much light does the plant want, because sometimes if you give them too much light, they won't do their variegation thing, but then if you don't give them enough light, they won't do their variegation thing either. So you need to like find a happy in between with some plants, like certain Hoyas. But we're not talking about Hoyas today. That's not what we're doing. We're talking about philodendrons. Okay, the next one, you guys, is another philodendron. And it's one I'm excited about because I recently bought a chunk. So it was just like a node, and she told me it was rooted and that it had grown a little baby leaf, but the baby leaf had fallen off, and that it was still viable and it was going to put out a new leaf. So I was like, okay, cool. Sounds like a plan, right? And then I got it in my possession, and it literally never did anything. And then it just kind of like, it didn't rot. It literally just like died. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just died. So that was a thing, and I really wanted one, so this was like my big boy that I picked out for sure. This was like the most expensive one. So Philodendron Jose Buono, is that how you're supposed to say it? Jose Buono. Ooh, it looks big. I never know. You really never know what they're going to send you, honestly. If it's going to be like a huge specimen or a baby like the Aglaonema. The other one I got was huge, like beautiful. And let me tell you, I'll give you guys updates on all of my other imports if you want. You guys. Oh my God, I'm sorry if you could hear my mom on the phone out there. She's a very loud human being. She didn't go to work today because she's not feeling well. She's fine. Just a little bit of a cold. And I would normally do my filming days while she's gone for the day, so it kind of threw a wrench and everything, but here we are anyway. And are you ready for this? You guys, do you see? Look at this leaf. Look at this leaf. What? I haven't been this happy in a long time. What? It's got another one back here, but like what? Oh, the variegation on this is freaking beautiful. Oh my God, this is even more beautiful than I expected it to be. You guys, look at that variegation. Do you see this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You're seeing it, right? You see this, right? Look at that. I'm sorry, but here, just look at it for a while. God damn, the lighting is terrible. There we go. Try to get the glare off of it. Look at that variegation. Oh my God, and this one's got like more green. I love it when they do that. I know everybody's like obsessed with that creamy. I like the more speckled variegation. That's why I like this one. Oh my God. Okay, breathe. Let's open it up. This feels like it's got like a lot going on in here. Okay, you guys, what is life right now? Also, my shirt says it's fine. Everything is fine, or I'm fine, right? What does it say? It's fine, I'm fine, everything is fine. My friend Adina got this for me for my birthday. Thanks, girl. And it's one of my favorites. It's very cozy. I don't know where she got it. It was a gift. So, if you guys are looking for one, you're just gonna have to wait until I make merch, okay? That's right. I'm very picky about like fabric and things like that, so I'd love to do the merch thing. I just have to kind of wait until I find the right outlet to do it. Does that make sense? I want to make sure like they're nice quality, comfy t-shirts, not like stiff, unflattering, all cotton. So if you guys know the website that prints and does nice soft blended fabric, then let me know in the comments below so that I can finally get started on that. I need to get some new graphics going, some new emojis for the Plant Fam members. You guys, there's a join button down below. There's a link in the description if for any reason you don't see the join button. And yeah, come hang out, get some perks. Oh, see, I told you there was a big chonk in here. I felt it. Knew it. I knew it. Okay, these roots don't look like fantastic, but there are some like major ones here, at least, that are good. So yeah, hydrogen peroxide for sure on this. Make sure everything is nice and clean. Get rid of all the rotted bits, because you could see like they kind of just, if you gently just kind of like stroke it. I'm sorry, they kind of fall off on their own, you know? So, oh my God, this wasn't even the one I was most excited about, because honestly, I thought they were going to send me like a little baby. But this is not a little baby, you guys. This is not a little baby. Okay, I'm going to put it down now. I'm going to have to bring that one up to David's to put into the greenhouse because I don't have anywhere to put it. Here, it's so big. So the last one in the box, it was the one I was most excited about, but now I don't even know if it can compete with that one. But this is one that I literally never thought I would own. I was always terrified of anthuriums, and this is literally like, literally the queen of anthuriums. So I got myself a little baby Anthurium moraquianum. Did I say that right? I don't know. The lighting is bad. Hello, there we go. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this looks like. I've only seen it in person maybe like once in my life, so, oh, we lost a root. That's fine. It's my new hat. I'm fine. Everything is fine, you guys. I'm fine. So let's open this up. I literally have only, like I said, seen one in like a rare plant shop, I think. Maybe. I don't even remember. I've seen so many plants. I've been to so many shops. But I've always loved this, and David really loves anthuriums now too. They're probably one of his favorite genre. I think he's gonna be obsessed with this one. It looks like his favorite one, but velvety. You guys, look at her, she's so cute. Aw, she'll sort herself out. Her leaves are a little wonky, but she's a little baby. She's so velvety. Look at those leaves. Look at those leaves. Oh my goodness, so pretty. I'm sorry if you see fungus gnats flying around in the frame. I don't know what happened. I think it might be the self-watering pots. Like, I'm honestly not sure how to combat that. Can you just put the Thuricide like in the water, like, because it's for the larva? I don't know. There's mealybugs everywhere too. Like, I need to like deep clean all my plants, which I am doing before I bring them over there, and then when I bring them over there, I'm quarantining them and treating them before introducing them to the rest of the plants over there. You can't be too safe with these things. So, and I'm doing them in small batches, so it kind of gives me an opportunity to do that without it being super overwhelming. Because I don't know if you guys watched my video where I treated all like 300 plus of my plants for thrips, all in like a 2-day span. Yeah, that was stressful as hell. Okay, so this is a chunk. Doesn't have a ton of root, but the roots that it does have look rotted. Like, that's fine. I don't know how to root one of these. The chonk feels fine. It's not soft or anything. It's just the root. This one root really honestly doesn't look good, and this one just looks very dry and fragile. So I don't know. You guys let me know. Should I put this in water? Should I put this in moss? I'm feeling like moss is like the answer, but I don't actually think I have any. Don't know why. I'm just having like a moss vibe. My intuition is telling me to put it in moss. I have perlite. I would appreciate any advice. So like I said, I put all of them in water for the first day or two just to rehydrate them, and then from there I move them over to another medium, so you guys will have time to tell me what the hell I should do with this. And that's it for my unboxing. I'm not mad about it. These were the 3 that I picked out for myself. So the Ring of Fire Philodendron, which has really stunning variegation on these leaves. The Jose Buono. That just makes me want to cry a little bit. It's so pretty. It's like a giant long marble queen. I love marbly variegation. It's so pretty. And my literal queen. I guess you are now the new queen if you survive. So any tips on this would be fantastic, because I'd like to keep it alive. 3 they chose for me were the Alocasia Dragon Scale, the Aglaonema Pictum Tricolor, and the Syndapsis Trubii Dark Form. I was going to say Moonlight, it's Dark Form. So that is it. If you guys want to see me go through the process of taking care of these and updates on how they do, let me know. I will film that for you later in the week or next week, whenever that is convenient. And yeah, overall I'd say that this was successful, and not like the best looking roots I've ever seen on an import, but again, that's kind of to be expected. I would order from them again and actually spend my own money on it and feel confident doing that. So, I mean, yeah, that's my review. That's all I really have to say. Thank you, Greenspaces. I appreciate this generous gift. I feel unworthy, but it's fine. And yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button, like I mentioned before, if you want to support my channel in another way and get some perks and be part of the group chat. And we're gonna do members only live streams soon because we finally have enough members for me to justify doing that, and the more the merrier. Come on over, join the fam. We have a blast chatting with each other in the group chat, and I love being able to get to know you guys better in the group chat, so definitely think about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I appreciate you, fam, and I will have the link to Greenspaces down below. It's literally Greenspaces.id, but I will have that linked down below for you, as well as a discount code right next to it if I have one. I'll put it on the screen if I have one, and lots of noise going on outside, so I'm gonna go. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one.